quiet home, a mother was preparing lunch while her two children, an older sister and a younger brother, played nearby. Laughter filled the air as they made up games using simple objects. Among them was a piece of string the boy had wrapped around his neck, pretending it was part of their game. Everything seemed harmless until their movements caused the string to tighten. The sister, unaware, kept playing, until the mother noticed sudden silence. She rushed in, quickly freeing her son and comforting both children. Thankfully, it ended safely. But it could have been much worse. This moment reminds us that everyday items like cords, ribbons, and strings can pose hidden dangers to children. Parents should always keep such objects out of reach and supervise young kids closely, even during normal playtime. Because prevention always starts with awareness. In another cam footage, a large transport truck was parked on an incline during unloading. The driver stepped away briefly, but hadn't fully engaged the handbrake. Moments later, the truck started rolling backward. As he tried to stop it, the driver got caught in its path. This tragic moment reminds us why safety steps should never be skipped, especially with heavy vehicles. Always apply the brake firmly, use wheel chocks on slopes, and make sure the transmission is set correctly before leaving the cab. Even routine procedures matter. In the city of Arcatuba, a 72-year-old man was walking along a quiet street when a dog suddenly ran across his path. The impact caused him to lose balance and fall onto the pavement. Nearby residents quickly came to help and rushed him for medical care, where he was treated for his injuries. Reports later confirmed he had recovered under observation. This incident reminds us that even ordinary moments outdoors can carry risks, especially for older people. Pet owners should always keep their animals leashed, and pedestrians must stay alert to their surroundings. Simple caution and responsibility can prevent unexpected accidents. Security footage showed a sudden flame ignite on a stove while staff were cooking. One worker rushed to pour water, trying to stop it, but instead, the flames spread rapidly across the kitchen. Within seconds, smoke filled the area. This is why water should never be used on grease or oil fires. The correct response is to turn off the heat, cover the flames with a metal lid or fire blanket, and use a dry chemical or Class K extinguisher. Quick thinking and proper training can make the difference between a small scare and a disaster. It was a calm afternoon when a woman rented a Nissan Leaf through a car-sharing app. She drove along a suburban road, relying on her phone for directions. Traffic was light and everything seemed normal, until she glanced down at her screen for just a few seconds. In that moment, the car drifted out of its lane. By the time she looked up, it was too late to react safely. The vehicle hit a roadside barrier and came to a stop after colliding with a fence. This serves as a clear reminder. Even a moment of distraction can cause serious consequences. Texting, checking notifications, or adjusting apps. They all take your attention away. At highway speeds, just 3 seconds of distraction can mean the difference between safety and disaster. Technology makes driving easier, but safety still depends on attention. 1 second of focus can prevent years of regret. Stay alert. No text or notification is worth the risk. Reports say a light aircraft developed technical trouble shortly after takeoff. The pilot attempted an emergency landing but came down on a nearby highway, colliding with vehicles below. Emergency services confirmed 2 fatalities and 2 people injured. This tragic event highlights how critical regular aircraft maintenance and emergency readiness are. Even experienced pilots can face sudden challenges, which is why inspections and planning are vital, both in the air and on the ground. In another report, authorities stated that a car driven by a 15-year-old boy was fleeing from police when it veered onto a sidewalk, striking a 71-year-old man near a crosswalk. This incident shows the severe risks of unlicensed and reckless driving. Vehicles are powerful machines that demand responsibility and skill. Driving without proper training doesn't just break the law, it puts lives in danger. Parents and guardians should make sure teenagers understand the importance of earning a valid license before ever sitting behind the wheel. Law enforcement and community awareness programs play a key role in teaching young people about road safety. Every driver, no matter the age, must remember, fear, pressure, or speed should never come before safety. Obey traffic laws, stay calm, and respect the limits of control. That's what keeps everyone safe on the road. Secure